So I have a previous post regarding renting is not throwing money. And of course, there's a lot of argument regarding renting versus buying. But for this video, I wanted to share a couple of research that has to do about renting in Canada. Because the argument of buying versus renting will never end. But I guess what I want to say is that whatever side you are in right now, bumibili ka man or nagre-renta ka, it's really becoming unaffordable. And I'll show you why. So this research is coming from Canadian Center for Policy Alternatives. And the title says, Can't Afford the Rent, Rental Wages in Canada 2022. Okay, so here's the first table. And the title says, Rental wage shows hourly wage required to afford average market rent for the unit size shown by province from highest to lowest for a 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom. And they have it for October 2022. I mean, as of October 2022. So as you can see in here, BC and Ontario, top 2. And here are the rental wages. If you want to settle in BC or Ontario, you need to be making at least, let's say Ontario, $26 per hour para maka-afford ng 1-bedroom apartment. If you want to do 2-bedroom, you need to be making at least $30 per hour. If you go down the list, you have here Newfoundland. So, ang minimum wage nila is around $14. But if you want to go for a 1-bedroom, you need to be making at least $16. And if you are going for a 2-bedroom, you will need around $18 per hour to afford a 2-bedroom apartment. In this list, you can see there are red and green ones. And then, meron tayong neutral, yung parang black lang yung kulay. Red means kailangan mong kumita ng twice or more than twice ng minimum wage doon sa province or city na yon to afford the 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartment. And the green one shows na mas malaki yung minimum wage, ibig sabihin kaya mong magrenta nung 1-bedroom or 2-bedroom apartment. So let's look into the list. So we have Vancouver here. Ang minimum wage nila is $15.65. Again, this is as of October 2022. For you to be able to afford to rent 1-bedroom, doble dapat yung kita mo or yung hourly rate mo. Mas malala doon sa 2-bedroom, halos dapat triple siya. What does this mean? If you're planning to settle around Vancouver area, then you need to get yourself a job that pays you more than the minimum wage, ideally double the minimum wage. If you have someone like a partner or spouse na pareho kayong magwo-work ng minimum wage, then you can afford to rent, but it will be a stretch. Because remember, hindi lang naman rent ang babayaran natin, kakain ka, gas, insurance, etc. This table shows the cities at anong percentage ng affordable rental units na meron sila. And as you can see, ang pinakamadaming nating nakikita ay 0%. Pupunta ka ng Abbotsford, 0. Edmonton, 0. Calgary, 0. Punta ka ng Kelowna, 0. Punta ka ng Windsor, 0. Victoria, 0. So, ito yung mga major cities kaso walang affordable rental units. At kung gusto pa nating alamin up to the smallest details, ilang oras ako magwo-work kung minimum wage earner ako para lang maka-afford ng rental unit. So, let's say Kelowna, 5 years ago, you only need to work 98 hours. But in 2022, you need 21 more hours to work to afford the rent. So, this is like monthly hours you need. Ang standard naman dito sa Canada is like 40 hours per week. So, you get 160 hours per month. So, baba tayo dito sa list. Tingnan nyo yung Toronto. You need 125 hours before. But now, you need 134 hours. Again, we're only working 160 hours per week. Imagine mo na buong salary mo napupunta na sa rent. Kaya yung iba nating kababayan, sabi nga nila, we need 2 or 3 jobs to survive. Because when you look at where they are, you really need to work harder than other people in the other provinces just to be able to survive. So, yun lang naman kasi maraming ko-comment dun sa previous video ko na bumili ka na lang ng bahay, mas okay mag-rent. I mean, all those arguments are valid. But with this kind of scenario we are in right now, mapa homeowner ka man or mapa renter ka man, sobrang nagbago talaga yung cost of living and it's very expensive. So let's agree to disagree. Renter ka man, homeowner ka man, all this cost, we actually can feel it. So, yun lang.